Uh, uh. Guys, I took a nap and I woke up with that throat feeling. You know, that feeling that you have in the back of your throat where you know you're gonna be sick. You know what I mean? I know you know what I mean. Well, I have that. What the hell, man? What the hell? Not sweat, bruh, FN. Thank you for that. Why can't you hear the alert box? Is it my headphones? Oh, my headphones are off. That's why. Welcome, boys and girls. Welcome. It's my birthday today. Well, Sharp Cheddar, happy birthday to you, Sharp Cheddar. Zane, it's my birthday tomorrow. Happy early birthday to you. Hussein, I need some advice. What do you need advice on? What the dog doing? Oh, he's sleeping. I didn't even know he was right here. Sick and still on the grind. That's right, Dion. 12367. That's right. Where's Ash? He's right there. He's literally right here. He's sleeping. Why are there so many birthdays? Well, according to my math, it's kind of how it works. People get born every day. You know what I mean? What happened to me, I don't know. I really don't know. I got back from my trip and then instantly got sick. Drink water, good idea. Ooh. This is some medicine I got in Japan that I forgot about. I remember every time you get sick, you take some of this. But you gotta take it like 3 times a day or something. Ugh. I'm gonna pray for you. That's a real one. Thank you for that.
Hey HXane, I
Why
had
can't I
that
hear
feeling
my...
too, and now I missed 2 days of
Oh, my
school being
headphones are
sick
dead.
face with thermometer. You keep it up being one of my favorite
Hussein,
YouTuber.
I had that feeling too. Now I missed 2 days of school being sick. Oh, lucky you. We got a lucky person in the chat. Keep it up being one of my favorite YouTuber. Well, I hope you feel better, Dark Void. I hope you feel better. I need to charge my headphones.
What up, bro? I hope you recover from what you got heart.
But in the meantime, we're going to be playing... we're going to be playing cool math games. Because we're thinking about school. So that's what we're going to do. Cool math games it is. Drink tea. I had tea. Yeah, Ash is just chilling by the window. Being a good dog. Very good dog. He sits here every single day because he is a good dog. Alright, we're going to play this game today. We're going to play a bunch of cool math games. If you guys have any ideas for cool math games that we should play, then let's do that. Maybe I should change the title of the stream. To cool math games. Maybe titling it "I'm Getting Sick" is probably not a good idea. So let's say cool math games. Boom. All right. I haven't played this game. View a sponsored video. Fine. 14 seconds. Well, good thing I have ad block. Don't have to worry about that. Play grow a garden. Not happening. He's not a dog. He is a dog. Next thing you know, bro is going to call him a hedgehog or a pig. Well, never going to call him a pig. Might call him a hedgehog, though. GeoGuessr. If there's one way to embarrass myself, it would be to play GeoGuessr. That's a great idea. I'm going to write that one down. GeoGuessr. There we go. Great idea. I thought you were tired of the games because of the title. No. I was going to name it Cool Math Games, then last second I was like, maybe I should change it. Can you say happy birthday to Dom? Happy birthday, Dom. Poppy Playtime stream. I'm already caught up on Poppy Playtime. All right, let's see. Boom. Boom. Oh my God, I haven't played this in years. Bro, I remember back at the back of my history class, I'd be watching this, or I'd be playing this. And every time my teacher would come up to my table and be like, what are you doing? I'd be like, mind your own business. One thing I do want to play, surprisingly, is Geometry Dash. I want to try that again. You know what I mean? I want to try it again. The last time I tried it, I almost beat it. That one level, you remember? You were there for that? I almost beat Geometry Dash on my first try. What do you mean you're sick? That's what I'm saying. Why does it always happen at the end of the year? Always when it's around my birthday time, boom, get sick. But honestly, it's fine. It's better to be sick at the beginning of the year or at the end of the year than the beginning of the year. Being sick at the end of the year is not that bad. You know what I mean? Like, I'm alright being sick in December. I already made it through the year. Is this game too loud? How about I pause? This game is definite. Ugh. This game is definitely too loud. Alright, we'll die 3 times and we'll try a different one. We have to lock in right now. You look like an anime character. Well, Isaiah, which anime character? Depends on who. Because if you say I look like... Who's a really shit anime character? The main character from Demon Slayer. If you say I look like the main character from Demon Slayer, I'll be like, okay, that's messed up. We're not doing too bad. Oh, this is where I'm screwed. All you gotta do is just stay on this single one and you're fine. I don't know why everybody's tripping. This game is easy. It's easier than I remember. Oh, okay, I have to... I could pause the game, but I have to refresh my chat. I'm pausing. Okay. Tanjiro, how dare you? What's your problem with Demon Slayer? Everything. Demon Slayer is a copycat of every single good anime. It took inspiration too far. It's like, you know that one... What the hell is this? Skip, get the hell out of my face. I'll choose you. You know that one Mr. Beast video where he does the Squid Games thing? It's like, imagine doing the Squid Games thing, like, that exact same video idea, but then basically copying everything about it. The same layout, the same, like, setup, the same characters, but then you just put a different face as the main face. That's Demon Slayer. You look like Levi from Attack on Titan. So I look 4'2". It's messed up, man. But I'll take it, honestly. Probably just the hair. Definitely not the personality. I miss watching Attack on Titan. I should watch that again. Love from Canada. He's saying love from my next door neighbor. Well, love to you, neighbor. Love to you as well. Oh, this is where it gets hard. All right, we're not doing too bad at all. Okay, so you can jump 3 squares. You look like Muzan. Who's Muzan? Ooh, ooh. Are you friends with Orange Peanut? No, I'm not friends with Orange Peanut. I don't know who that is. Oh, shit. You think you can throw me off with this? You can't throw me off with this. This is easy. I hope you lose. Well, I hope you lose too, Munnel. I'm never gonna lose. This game is easy. Call it BBQ. Wait. You look like Cleon. If there was a way that someone could like put this up on screen, that'd be nice, but like I am streaming solo. So yeah. I should play Among Us again. Hussein, you actually ooh. Okay, when I die two more times, when I die two more times from here, when I die two more times from here, I'll play a different game. What the? How am I supposed to beat this? Okay, when I die two more times, one more time from here. I get it, I get it, I get it. Okay, they give me pity points and just made it easy for me. Alright, next death, I'll play a different game. Tell me what other game I should play. What games do you play when you're in class when you're supposed to be paying attention? Ooh. Okay, this game sucks. Next game. 4 in a row? Law from One Piece. I'll take that. Run 2. I don't want to do Run 2. Infinite Craft. Carball. What's Carball? An error has occurred. Timing. Well, cool math games crashed. Car, ball, cool math games. Mini car ball. Okay, while we wait for the ad to finish, we'll try it again. Snow Rider. Okay, let's try this one. Someone commented this one. Oh, for God's sakes, it's gonna make me watch an ad. Snow Rider Uno. Chess with viewers. I don't know about that one. I'm gonna get obliterated. The only chess I play is Fortnite Battle Royale. 1v1 PGs on Raider 474's map. 5 Nights at Shrek's. Someone said I look like Luke with nothing else. Just plain Luke. I don't know who Luke is. Couldn't give me a last name or anything. Push your luck. Alright, we got a bunch of games. I'm gonna try Blooket after this one. Here we go. So WASD to accelerate, left, right, AD to turn your car. So up, down. Okay, simple. Quick. I guess I'll be Japan. I'll choose. This looks like a nice car. Okay. Oh, I see. Give me that. Oh, this is like Rocket League. What did you get me into? Ugh. How did he do that? Bitch. Okay, no swearing today. I'm not gonna swear once. Come here, son. Oh. Oh. No. No! Skip this. Move out my way. This is for Gohan. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. This game is easy.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ooh.
3, 2, 1, go!
No. No, 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 no. Give me that. No, 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 no. No! There's a methodology to this. Skip.
2, 1, go! Three, 2, 1.
Come on. I can't lose this. No. This is for Ronaldo. This is for Ronaldo. Come on. That's right. For Ronaldo.
3, 2, 1, go!
What the? No. Why am I doing? Oh, nice one. I don't know how he did that, but nice one. Okay, 6 seconds left.
2, 1, go!
Yeah, get out of my way, son. Oh my god. Across the map? Next game it is. All right. We got one. We got one. Accept all cookies, whatever the hell. Play full screen. That was a fluke. That didn't happen. What are the buttons on this? Am I gonna have to... Is there like... Okay, not this one. I need one that has my, like, WASD. Shady Bears on Pokey. What's Blooket? I'm gonna look into Blooket after this. If this works. Well, in the meantime, I'll search up Blooket. Blookat. What is Blooket? Fun, free, educational games for everyone. Do I have to sign up? Give me a game ID. Someone give me a game ID. This is easy. $39. No! Give me game ID. 42. 55, I'll take it. Game ID for Blooket 92258. Okay. 9225807. Give me, where's the chicken, cow, goat? Where's the dog? There we go, I'm a dog. Everybody join 9225807. Look up at the screen. Where's the host screen? I got a boot. What does that do? I got a Tyrannosaurus. What frog is 89 pounds? Is this what like the new Kahoot is that people play? Did I win? 51? I got everything right. How did I get 51? Okay, we got a new game ID. 588-855-462. 855-462. Everybody join. Invalid game ID. 855-462. It's not working. I'm going boxing because I listened to your advice, Hussein. Thank you. It's actually working. You are most welcome, Dion. I wish you the absolute best of luck. Supposed to collect points to get on top of the leaderboard. So what are the questions for then? 357815. Oops. Okay, 357815. Okay, let's try another one. There we go. Give me that. Ooh. We got a black dog. This is the best hot sauce of all time. All answers are the same. Have fun. Jameson took 33 honey from you. What the hell, man? Why am I zoomed out now? Madden, give me that. 100 honey. Bro, you guys are robbing my honey, man. Oh, damn it. Give me that. Bro, everyone's gonna rob my honey. I gotta blend in. Matt, give me that. Why is it black and white now? Bro, why is everyone robbing my honey, man? Yo. How do you have 59,000 honey? Troy, give me that. Okay, I got 10,000 honey. $25% off of 1.4 million? What is the method to this game? How do you get 1.4 million? Oh, I took 10%. What the hell is going on? Bro, who is this Madden and how the hell does this person have that much honey? What is the purpose of this game? I don't even know what's going on. This is what you guys have been asking me to play? $3.8 million. Okay, you know what? I think after my decisions for deciding to play this game, I think I need to take an IQ test. I'm gonna take an IQ test. I just took 25% off of 15 million. Yo, honest question, is this what they play in school nowadays? When does this end? 39 million. There was no way I could have won that. I just kept getting robbed from everybody. I got 71st place with 2.7 million. All right, after that, I'm taking an IQ test. We're all taking an IQ test together. IQ test free. Real IQ test free. Start IQ test. Which shape... Okay, I actually gotta lock in for this. Which shape comes next in the sequence below? So you got 3 in the corner. So then... this one. Which shape comes next? Top row. Which shape comes next? Top right, top left, bottom left. Which shape comes next? Top, left, middle. So then, right is missing. This one. Top 2, left 2, bottom left 2, bottom right 2. This is easy. Which shape comes next in the sequence? Okay, I guess they're all gonna be the same. Bottom right, this one. Okay, now it's getting, so 1, 2, 1, 2, and then this 2. New section. At the end of a business meeting, 4 people exchange business cards with each other. Each person places their business cards on the table. How many cards will there be there in total? 4 people exchange business cards with each other. Hold on, this is a trick question, or is this just simple 4? Their business card. So that 4 people exchange business cards with each other. And then each person places their business card on the table. So they have their business card and they have the business card that they exchanged. So according to my quick mathematications, I believe that's 8. Business cards, so it's 8. 5 lions, 3 cats, 5 lions, 3 dogs, 2 pigeons have a total of 5 lions. So lions have 4 paws. That's 25 paws. 3 cats has 12 paws. So that's not in the question. It must be what? 5 lions equals 10 eyes. 3 cats equals 6 eyes. 20 eyes. The price of a pair of shoes was lowered by 25%. By what percent should the shoes be increased to return to 90% of the original price? So if a shoe was $100, lowered by 25%, that's now 75. By what percent should the shoes be increased to return to 90%? I don't actually know. This is a tough one. I think it's 20. But that's... I'm pretty sure it's 20. The price of a pair of shoes was lowered by 25%. By what percent should the shoes be increased to return to 90% of the original price? I don't know how to do percentages like that. I forgot. I'm going to just say it's 20 because I have no idea. It makes the most sense. If you increase it by 30%, you do the math on that. 30% of 75 is 15, 22.5. 22.5 plus 75 is not 90% of the original. Now, if you take 20, but you guys don't understand this either. Why would you add 25% if it was lowered by 25% initially? It was lowered by 25%. If you add that 25% of that lower 25%, that doesn't make 100. That's right. Okay. It doesn't make sense for it to be 30 either. You know what? I'm doing a heads or tails. Tails is 20, heads is 30. Heads or tails? Heads is 30. We'll do 30, even though I don't feel like that makes any sense. At the end of a party, 4 people shake hands with each other. How many hands were shaken? 1 person. Boom. 2nd person. Boom. 4. Wait, what am I saying? 8 for? No, there's 2 pairs of hands. It's 8. 4 people shook hands with each other. How many handshakes took place? Does it count each hand, like 1 hand, 2nd hand, and then... Because that's 2 pairs of hands. I mean, that's 2 hands, not 2 pairs of hands. But if it's how many times handshakes took place, it'd be 4. How many handshakes took place? Two people equals 1 handshake. If you shake someone's hand, that doesn't mean it's 2 handshakes. That's a single handshake. It's 4. 3 4-legged chairs and 5 cats have a total of... So 3 4-legged chairs is 12. So 12 legs. 5 cats is 20. 25 plus 12 is 37. It's 12 legs. 3 4-legged chairs. 4 legs times 3. You do the mathematication. Boom. 12. Give me that. That was a rough one. All right, logical reasoning. What is the next number in the following sequence? 5, 1 to 5 to 7, plus 4 minus 3, plus 4 minus 2, plus 4 minus 1. None of these are making sense. 1 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. It's actually 19. Should be 19. plus 6 plus 6. Yeah, it's 13 plus 6. It's 19. Plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, 36. Minus divided by 2, divided by 2, divided by 2, 25. Minus 2, minus 1, minus 2, minus 1, minus 2, minus 1, 15. Minus 12 plus 9. Minus 12 plus 9. Minus 12. Is that right? Or I could just do minus 3 again should be 25. Right? 22 minus 3 minus 3. That makes sense. No, it doesn't. 22 to get to 19 is minus 3. Okay, it is minus 3. So 28 minus 3, 25. 1 plus 5 plus 1 plus 5 plus 1 plus 5, 19. This is easy. I gotta sneeze. 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Bro, this is easy. What am I doing right now? Divided by 2, divided by 2, divided by 2, divided by 2. This is weird. Never mind. 25 minus 2 plus 3 minus 2 plus 3 minus 2 plus 3. I feel like that was easy. Okay. We're doing good. I hope you guys are doing good with this because it feels pretty easy. Now it's getting hard. What the hell is this? So it goes boom, 1, 2, 3, and then it takes 2 more, and then it takes 2 more, and then it takes, should take that. Unless I'm missing something. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. It doesn't make sense for that to be the only thing that goes away. But logically, I feel like that makes the most sense because it's covering the corners. You guys following me? If you want good web games, play a TOG or FPA. Okay, noted, Abu Pizza. 1, 2. Look, it's covering the corners. You see what I mean? It's getting rid of the corners. I feel like it's A. These don't make sense to me at all. Again, am I missing something? Look, it's getting rid of the corners. It has to be this one. These two are the same. It has to be this one. What shape comes next in the sequence below? 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 3, 6, 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hear me out. These don't make any sense. Circle, triangle, hexagon, I think. And then what? No shot, like no shapes. I mean, no like angles or lines. 3 lines, 6 lines, 7 lines? 0, 3, 6, 7? That doesn't make sense. However, hear me out. This is a square. This is a square. Otherwise, it makes no sense. 0, 3, 6, 10 plus 3. No, 0 plus 3 plus 3. It can't be C. C has 10. These are both. Look, 0 plus 3 equals triangle. Triangle plus 3 equals this. This plus 3 should be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This has 10. It doesn't make sense. It has to be the square. You guys are saying C, but that doesn't make sense. Why would it be 10? Give me a rationale. Someone give me a rationale. Never mind. This is my IQ test. It's A. It's a square. It doesn't make sense otherwise. Because these shapes don't make the math. Give me one moment. Gotta do something quick before I... Settings... It's a square. I don't care. It's a square. Someone give a rationale. Hold on. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 3 plus 3 equals 6. 6. This doesn't have... Oh, it does have 1. 1 plus 3 equals 4. What? 0 plus 3? That doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. I'm doing a square. Nothing else makes sense. There was something that almost made sense. Someone said 0 plus 3, 3 plus 3. Wait. 1 plus 2 equals 3. Where did the 2 come from? It's square. I'm moving on. Up arrow, left arrow, down arrow, right arrow. Oh, another one of these. Is it not the exact same thing? Because this is supposed to be here, then those two go away. And then it's covering the... Or not, actually. I think it actually is this one. That doesn't make any sense. Why would... This one's already gone. Why would it just come back? These two weren't even there to begin with. These two... It's that one. Give me A. What shape comes next in the sequence? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It... Something is not adding up. Something is just not adding up. Goes around the edges. I agree. But why did it just ask me the same question 6 different times? Oh, fuck off. Okay, now it can't be a square because the square is still there. So I think I got that question wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 12. This is 6. 12, 6, 3, 1. 12 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 divided by 2 equals 6. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. Unless it's just minus 6 minus 3. It's a circle. Top right, middle, down. No, that. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, B. Okay, let's see. Which one does not belong? Bird, snake, fish, panda. Sky, land, water, land. Aren't pandas fake? I saw something apparently that pandas aren't real.
That pandas aren't real and think that I won't look into it. It has consumed me for the past 24 hours. There's a bunch of different facts.
Well, can't be that. Bird, snake, fish. Birds eat fish. Pandas don't eat snakes. Snakes eat birds. Fish don't eat snakes or birds. A, B, C. Nope. Okay. Snow. No. Do pandas exist in the snow? Okay, snow. Snow. Also in snowy areas, but not in the snow. Land. I've never heard of a snow snake, but I've also heard of a snow bird. Land, sky. But land. Fish don't belong on land. Birds do go on the land, so it has to be fish. Flower, apple, branch. Nature. Money does grow on trees. Technically, because paper, trees, but that's a stretch. Apple, flower, branch. Apples, neighbors to flowers, neighboring to branches. Money has nothing to do with that. Conductor is to orchestra as violinist is to... So that... What do you call the thing that people play violins on? Like the thing. Okay, let's do process of imagination. Bow? Can't be a bow. I think that's a cello, but I don't even know what that is either. Violin. A violinist is someone who plays the violin. A conductor to an orchestra. Conductors are the ones who go with the thing. You know, they go like this. What the hell is a cello? I don't even know what a cello is. Okay, it's not bow, it's not violin. That makes no sense. Violins do have strings. Can I Google what the cello is? A cello is a big violin. Conductors are not bigger orchestras. That doesn't make sense. I'm starting to think it's a bow. Bow, hear me out. Hear me out. Bow and arrow. Think about it. Hold on. Think about it. The bow is the thing that you hold. The arrow is the arrow you put on that you bring back. Bow. Are you following me? It must be a bow. The bow that you use to play the violin on and the bow from the bow and arrow look the same. It's a bow. Foal is to a horse as what is to a cat? What the fuck is a foal? What the hell is a foal? I'm missing like vocabulary in my brain. Foal is a foal like a bunch of horses? What the hell is a foal? It's making my brain hurt. Feline is the cat family. Foal can't be pet, can't be animal because horse is also an animal and a cat is an animal, so eliminate. Pet. Okay, I'm eliminating. Oh my god, isn't a foal a baby horse? Or is that a cab? I'm pretty sure a foal is a baby horse. Baby horse. Foal is a baby horse. Kitten is a baby cat. Has to be kitten. I'm assuming that's what a foal is. Because otherwise, this doesn't make sense. I know horses don't come from. I've never heard of the word foal. But it also sounds like a. I'm saying kitten. Calf, kitten, puppy, mammal. Bananas, apples, fruit, carrot. Driver is to a car as a cyclist is to a bicycle. Banana is to a tree as blank is to a bush. Berry. Has to be berry. Okay. Oh, fuck off, man. If it makes me pay for anything, I swear to God. Give me a damn second. Give me a second. I know I searched up free IQ test. I know I searched up free IQ test. That. All right, after that, I'm re test free. Start IQ test. Hold on a damn second. I'm checking my history. What is this? IQ test free. I'm being played with right now. Am I gonna buy this? Am I gonna buy this? I'm buying this. Okay, it's been paid. Done. Thank you for participating. Give me my. Why are you asking for all this information from me? Billy Jacobs. I'm born January 5th. Let's just say January 15th, 1995. Okay? Field of study. Why do you care? Education. Male. Give me my results. It's not giving my results. I got clickbaited. We're doing. Someone find me an IQ test that's free. Instant results, no registration required. You guys are seeing this? Are you seeing this? I got scammed for $1. I'm gonna call my credit card company. I'm fighting for that $1. I don't give a fuck getting that $1 back. IQ test, free and no registration. You guys are reading this. Okay? Free and no registration. I'm not getting clickbaited again. Wait, let's see Reddit. Global IQ test is free. Is it this one? I swear, if this isn't free, is there a sign in button? Is there a sign in button? Okay. Or look at these slick bastards. I think just because of that, I have a massive IQ. Or start free IQ test. Oh, I just clicked the wrong one. Okay. Let's go. Bottom right, bottom left, top right, top left. Boom. Left, right, inner, outer. This way. 5. 1, 5, 11. This one, I think? Yeah, it has to be this one. +4, +8, +10, +12. 44. This isn't making sense. It has to be something filled in, so one of these. Clover star heart. Heart, clover star. Clover star heart. Heart, clover star. Has to be a clover. But is it up or down? Clover star bottom heart. Clover bottom clover star. Flipped star. So therefore, it has to be upwards. So I think it's 6. Minus the circle. Minus that. Why is the circle back? So it has to be minus the square. Has to be this one. Okay, this is challenging. I should probably sit up. 3 lines plus 3 lines. Line, 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 line. Line, line, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Line, line, line. It has to be 3 lines. 3 lines with 3. Makes sense for it to be this one. But why did the lines become more spaced out? It became more spaced out, but it's the only one that makes sense. Oh, damn. Oh, it's asking what's filled in the middle. Okay. So something further out, like this one, but closer V's and a line that goes straight. This one. One, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Needs to have lines. Square, circle, square. Square, square, circle. Circle, so it has to be this one, I believe. This makes the most sense. Ten plus, so 4, square 4, triangle 10. 10 minus this equals 8 plus 10 plus 4. 12 plus 10. No. 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3. 10 plus blank equals 18. So that's 4. Oh, 4 minus circle equals 2. I need to stop speaking out loud. It's slowing down my thinking. 10 plus 4 plus 4. 4 minus circle equals 2. 2 plus 2 plus 10. This makes the most sense currently. But that's a straight line. No, it doesn't make sense. This makes the most sense. Because that line is going this way. That's also going this way. Red. It's 1. It's this that's throwing me off. Because this has a line, this has a line. You add those two, it all makes sense. This is that plus. 1, 2, 3. But there's no X. So it doesn't, nothing, okay. It can't be this, it can't be that. Eliminate. Can't be that. That makes absolutely no sense. Can't be that, it could be between these two. This doesn't make sense though. But it also does, but it also doesn't. I'm going to say this. I swear to God, if it asks me for my credit card information. Oh, I got 19 out of 20, boys and girls. Ooh, I got 19 out of 20. Super, you managed to pass the free version. You have 19 out of 20 correct answers. The questions were varying difficulty and you spent certain time on each answer. Taking these factors into account, your IQ is in the range of 120 to 160. I am a genius. I am a genius. I'm a genius, but I lost my phone. Well, here we go. 120 IQ versus average. What's the average IQ? Significantly above the average. I'm smart as fuck. 100 is the average. That's right. Name a car for an edit. Tesla Model S Plaid. Damn. I'm actually kind of impressed. Which one did I get wrong? I want to know. It's not telling me. Okay, well, that's the IQ test. Back to cool math games, I guess. All right, I'll help you with your car edit. Let's get into play. Name a car for an edit. Tesla Model S Plaid. There you go. Tag me in it. I'll repost it. All right. What's another game that we could play? Guys? Bro, you're Albert Einstein. That's what I'm saying. Bro, it was free. I told you, shout me out. Okay, you know what? Blaze Sphinx 03, shout out to you.
I just asked Google the score of 140 is already near genius, so if you got 160 you're part genius now. Congratulations on your score.
Also show that dog. I got you. Come here, son. Sorry to wake you up from your nap. Good morning, child. What do you think his IQ is? You guys ready for the biggest stretch you'll ever see in your life? Ooh. That's right. That's right, my boy. Come here, child. Like, I didn't mean to wake you, son, but they asked me to. But I have a really big IQ. My IQ is so big, it is unfathomably large. And I didn't need to pay for the results. Can you believe that shit? Can you believe that shit? Oh, that's a good dog. That is a good dog. You're a good boy. You're a good boy, son. Yo, do you guys think him and I look alike? Like, be honest. Do we look alike? All right, I'll take you back to bed, son. Sorry for waking you up. They asked me to. Ugh. Look at this. It's the downsides to wearing black all the time. You pick up your dog, and the next thing you know, you become one. All right. I'm not playing Blooket again. Ash has an infinity IQ. That's right. Ooh, we got a chess. Someone said play chess puzzles. Let's see our IQ on chess puzzles. It's been a long time since I've done this. See, I'm using that as an excuse. So if you guys see me being ass, I just protected myself by saying I haven't played this in a long time. So I'm actually 300 IQing this because I know probably not going to do too well on this. But because I said that it's been a while since I've done this, we're letting it down easy. We're letting it down easy. Zero IQ on chess. That is false. I do not have a zero IQ on chess. So my queen's over here. Pawn is over here. If I move this, oh, that's it. Try again. Wait a second. If I move this here, he's in check and he has to kill it. If I move that there, the pawn could kill it. But he's over here, so he can move it over here. That doesn't make sense. Okay, if I move this... No, that also doesn't make sense. How the hell do I do this? What is the answer? How am I supposed to win and how many what? White to win. But why would I move that here? He just kills it. And then if I move... That wasn't the correct move. Okay, is it this? Why would you move that down? Oh, now I'm in check. So that wasn't the right move. Also not the right move. Okay, that was the right move. Now if I move that here... Okay, next. Solve today's puzzle. Oh, that was today's puzzle. Okay, wait. We're going to test our IQ in chess. I know I have a massive IQ. It's time to prove it. Okay. White to win. Okay, let's look at the chessboard. So it could be a checkmate. I'm seeing these two here. I'm also seeing that, but that doesn't make sense. So it has something to do with these. If I move this there, it'll just die. If I move that there, it'll also just die. How the hell do you win this? How do I reset it? Can't even do anything. Okay, give me a medium one. Best move for black. Oh, it's not to win, it's just the best move. Okay. The queen is over there. If I go there, he could not do anything. But then his thing could kill me and that could kill me. If I move that there, that could kill me. If I move this... What whoop do you have? I have just the 4.0, I think. Well, chess isn't it. My brain isn't big enough for this. Hold on, Ash no wants to get out. Everybody say goodbye to the dog. Everybody say goodbye to this guy. He wants to go out of my room. Yo, look at this model that I have, by the way. This is the 4.0. This is the dog 4.0. He's got a big back. He's a fat boy. And if you look at the paws, look at the paws on this guy. You ready? Boom. He's got the newest edition of the paws with the black beans. Or the brown beans. And then look, he also has an even crazier edition where this guy has the new updated software. He actually cleans me. See? And then look, if you take his ears, move it back, look at those teeth. Wait. Look at those teeth. He's got the brand new fangs. I got the newest edition, dog. The newest edition. The newest software. This is a good ass boy. Alright. Sorry, son. Everybody say goodbye to him. We'll see you later, alligator. Alright. Let's do a poll. Play FIFA. What did I used to play? No thoughts in bro's head. Yo, bro has an IQ of 685,000. Don't even try that shit. Hold on. I have an idea. There's something that needs to be done. I found a way how to moderate my chat through my phone. Can you believe that? Okay, the title of the stream is Cool Math Games. Let's try Slope. Is Slope on Cool Math Games? What the hell is this? Okay, normal Slope. We're gonna beat the record. We're gonna beat the world record. You and I. Settings, community moderation, subscribers only, subscribers for 1 minute, message delay. There we go. I didn't say 1 minute. I said 15-second delay. All right, there we go. We are gonna beat the record. We're gonna beat the record. I want you guys to give me predictions. Give me predictions. What do you think I'm gonna get? What do you think I'm gonna get? Give me predictions. To anyone who just said 67, Zoro, Abu Pizza, ban them this instant. Oh wait, we already... I think they already banned the word 67, so never mind. Anyone who attempted to say 67, ban yourself out of chat this instant. Look, I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm gonna just... If I don't focus on the game, I actually do better. That's the only reason why I'm good at Fortnite and semi-good at fighting. If you don't focus, for some reason, you enter a flow state. So currently, I'm gonna enter myself into a flow state. So I'm gonna tell you guys a story. What number? I'm at 25. Okay, a story from 2025. Ooh! Ooh! Who said 30? Anyone say 30? No one said 30. 23, 28, 99. All right, let's try again. Let me think of a story to tell. Okay. While I was in America, I discovered that there's no such thing as TikTok Shop in Canada. It's only a thing in the US. So I decided to go on a little splurge. I bought myself some goodies on TikTok Shop. The first thing that I bought was something for my car, but it didn't come in yet by the time I left. Didn't get to keep it. So my brother gets it now. The second thing I bought is this device that is currently on my bed. I'll show it to you. Definitely probably not legal, I think, because it doesn't make any sense for that to be a thing. It's one of those Game Boy things that has like a bunch of old games on it, you know? Like it has games from like childhood and stuff, like old DS games and old PSP. Ooh, shit! Old PlayStation games and whatnot. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. I'm not gonna die. I'm especially not gonna die at the number 67. That's just not gonna happen. I'm gonna die after 67. 65. At least it wasn't 67. Let's try again. We're gonna beat our previous record. The previous record was 67. I cannot believe that actually happened. I saw someone make a TikTok edit of it. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Slow and steady. Okay, so that's one story. What's another story? I'm going to tell you guys the story of the first time I ever got recognized from my YouTube career. This was June 2023. I had like maybe, oh shit. I think I had like 150,000 subscribers. I had about 150,000 subscribers. Something like that. 150 to 200,000. I was at the mall with my significant other, and I went into a store that has like a bunch of like social media goods, if that makes any sense. So it had like Prime, it had Feastables before it came to Canada. Like I had like those things. So me becoming a YouTuber, me being a fresh YouTuber, someone who just entered the game, I was like, okay, let's check this place out. So I'm there, I'm at the cashier, and I see this kid staring up at me. And he just keeps looking over at me. And this was like the first instance of that. This was like the first instance of that ever in my life. Where I was like, okay, maybe this kid is a viewer. So this kid's looking up at me. And he's with his mom. And he's like trying to get his mom's attention while looking at me. And I'm not looking at him. I'm kind of like looking straight. But like I have like my side peripheral. I'm side-eyeing a little bit. Because I'm like, okay, this kid must be a viewer. So now I'm about to leave. And I see him fully facing me now. And he has his phone right over here. And he's trying to like secretly take a video of me. And then I look at him. I look at him and I went like this. Because he was recording me. He had his phone like this. So he tried to do something like this. He was like. So I'm looking at the phone. I look at him and I go like this. And then he turns around and hides behind his mom. That was the first instance of that ever happening to me. Nowadays, that does happen more. But yeah, fun fact. Let me tell you another story. I'm entering myself into a flow state. You guys don't understand the vision. You guys don't see the vision. Okay, I'm going to tell you about the one embarrassing thing that happened to me in Switzerland that I remember. So back in my Swiss school, which was called École International School of Geneva in English. Internationale École de Genève. That was the school that I went to. In that school, during recess times, Subway Surfers. I could lock it better in Subway Surfers. Give me that. I am the best Subway Surfers player on earth. On earth. December 2001. I accept. Okay. Ooh, this is a wide... Okay, wait, you can't see my score, though. Let me move that there. That there. Aha! Is there any volume? Why is there no volume? Unmute. Settings. Maybe I should turn off the music. Settings. Music off. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna tell you a story about the one time... How the fuck does this work? Up? Okay, there. Okay, so I guess it's just... WASD doesn't work. For God's sakes. It's arrows only. Okay. So my school had a rivalry. I don't remember what separated the rivalry in the teams, but my school had a rivalry. I was sick. So my parents called the school to tell them, make sure Hussein doesn't go outside to recess. I wasn't actually sick. I just didn't want to go to school. So I remember I would fake being sick a lot. So you know like the vents on the floor that like produce heat and cold and whatnot? Like, I remember I used to put my forehead on it while it'd be hot, and then I'd tell my mom, be like, Mom, look, I'm so sick. And she'd feel my forehead and it'd be burning. And she'd be like, oh my God, you're sick. We gotta take you to the doctor. But in reality, I wasn't sick. I just didn't want to go to school. I wanted to stay home and play on my Nintendo DS. So my dad saw that, and my dad was like, you're not skipping another day of school. You're just gonna go to school, but you're not gonna go out to recess. And I couldn't fight it. I was like, okay, fair play. I got outplayed there. My dad had a 300 IQ play. He's like, oh, if you're really that sick, then you could still go to school. Is this game too loud? Oops. How do I pause? P. No. How do I pause? Okay. Might be too loud. There we go. So my dad was like, oh, you gotta go to school. You can't not go to school. You have to go to school. So I went to school that day, and he called the school to tell them, make sure I don't go out to recess. So because my school had this rivalry of tag or whatever, of Manhunt actually. I don't know if you guys have ever played Manhunt, if that game still exists nowadays. Not to sound like an uncle or anything. They were playing Manhunt, and we kept losing to the other side. And it rained that day. And I wasn't supposed to go out, but I went out anyways. So I was running. I remember I made like... You guys know that one guy from... Oh, you know that one soccer player who like made like the really serious face? Do you know who I'm talking about? He got made fun of like crazy. He made like the really serious face and he went like this. Spanish guy, I think. Does anyone know his name? Do any of you know his name? It's like on the tip of my tongue. He became like a meme in early 2025, where everyone was making fun of him for trying to look so serious and then not doing anything. He got substituted on. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? No, not Messi. Oh, I can't pause it, but I also want to check chat. Anthony. Yes, Anthony. Him. So that day I entered into the recess. And this girl, Megan, was like, you're fast, because my name is Hussein, and Usain Bolt was the fastest runner on Earth. So everyone thought I was fast, but I wasn't that fast. So everyone thought I was Usain Bolt. So they would like rely on me to like take care of business. Anthony, that's who his name was. So I go out, I make this serious face like, I remember saying something funny like, this is the last time we're gonna lose to them, or like I had like one of those speeches, and I say it to my friends in French. I'm like, this is the last time we're gonna lose to them. And then I go out and I'm sprinting like my life is dependent on it. I'm chasing after the opposition. I'm catching people left, right, center. And I snuck out to recess. I wasn't supposed to go out, remember that. But it rained earlier, so it was all muddy, and my shoes were very worn out. So I didn't have very much grip on like the bottom of it. So I remember chasing after this one girl named Maria. And then I slipped in the mud. and it went all over my clothes, like all over my clothes. So I remember one of the like the outside recess ladies like came back in, or like came to go take me back in, and I remember my teacher screaming at me. Like, she had some shit going on with her family at home. Her husband was probably cheating on her or some shit. She did not need to be that angry. Like, she screamed like way too loud at me for going outside like that. It's just mud. Why are you being so upset about? I don't know. Also, yelling at a child at 11 in the morning. Get a job, lady. Anyways, they gave me a spare change of clothes, and I remember everyone was like trying not laugh, but everyone was like, we don't talk about it. Like, what happened to Hussein? Oh, we don't talk about it. I remember coming home and being very embarrassed. That was an interesting story. Speaking of embarrassing stories, or you know what? Why don't you guys give me a prompt? Like, be like, tell me a story of a time when, like, we're playing Subway Surfers. This is I guess it's like, this is what we gotta do. Okay, in the chat, guys, give me like a thing. Like, tell me a story of like when blank. Of something, like of a prompt. Like, if someone said, tell me an embarrassing story that happened to you, that's an example. But I gave an embarrassing story. I actually am cooking right now. Okay, I gotta wait for like the next jetpack so I could read chat, because I don't know what the bind is to pause the game. It's not ESC. Okay, this works. When can you do another Q&A? When I hit 5 million subscribers. Tell a story. Wait, that was a good one. Okay, tell a story. Oh shit! I'm just gonna pause. Tell us your most funny story. No. You and Pierre Delati should do a collab video. We already did. I did a video with him this year. I fought him. Go look at my fighting video on my channel. Him and I fought. He's my brother from another mother. Funny story with Jack. A time you shit your pants. A crush story. A story of you as a teen. What's something PG I could say? Look, because there's only 400, 600 of you in here. I don't know how it jumped up by 200. Because there's only 600 of you in here, instead of the hundreds of thousands of views that I get on a normal basis, I guess I could tell you guys something. I was a bad teenager. Fuck! Like, I wasn't like a... I was a devious child. Like, I dodged getting in trouble so much. So, I'm gonna tell you a story from when I was 18 years old. I live in Canada, and about like an hour and a half away from me, there's something called Wonderland. I don't know if any of you know what Wonderland is, but it's like the Canadian version of... It's like the Canadian version of Disneyland. And like it's a Canadian amusement park. And I had this one friend. This is like the most PG thing I could say. I had this one friend. We'll name him Mikey. Mikey and I used to go to like abandoned houses to just explore. Like, we'd go like explore abandoned houses and whatnot. It was fun. It was a very fun time. And I had a curfew till I was 21 years old of 12 o'clock. So I had to be home by 12 o'clock every single time I'd go out, or else I'd be in so much trouble. I could not violate my curfew. You just can't. So I had a curfew of 12 o'clock. Him and I would go out a lot. Like, we would go hang out at like the most random places. And then there was this one time when we were at like a haunted house. Nothing haunted happened, but like it was like a normal thing. We'd go to waterfalls. We'd just go exploring. And this was during like early COVID, I think. Yeah, I was 18. Early COVID times. So like nothing bad would happen when we'd explore these places. But then one time, because it was COVID, the whole world shut down So Wonderland was also shut down. So because Wonderland was shut down, he was like, yo, we should go explore Wonderland. And Wonderland being an hour and 30 minutes away from my house, if I went to Wonderland that day, I would not have been able to make it home for my curfew. You know what I mean? So I couldn't really go to Wonderland that day. So I just told him, you know, you go on without me. It's fine. So he went on with another friend. Mikey went with somebody else who we would call John. I don't even remember that guy's name. Like, he was just like he was such a side character. I don't know who the hell that guy was. John and Mikey decided to go to Wonderland. So they snuck into Wonderland. They put on like a shiesty, like looking like they're about to rob the place. They put on a shiesty. They jumped the fence, and it was like a 12-foot fence, or sorry, 15-foot fence with like needles at the top. They successfully snuck in, and they call me. They're like, holy shit, we're in here right now. And they're like whispering. And they're like, oh, we're dodging security guards and whatnot. So these dumbasses didn't have the IQ that I have. They don't have an IQ of 120 plus. 120 to 160 is what my IQ is. My IQ is big as fuck. It's big. Super big. They don't realize that if there's cameras there, even if they're dodging security guards, there is somebody in the security footage office looking at the footage, calling somebody, being like, yo, we got people who snuck in, who broke in. So, oh, my contact is tripping. Oh, I need to pause the game. My contact is tripping. So these idiots were like, oh, we're dodging security guards, but they're not dodging the security cameras. So, naturally, the police gets called on the two of them. And they're like calling me. And like, I'm at this point, I'm like not even picking up. Because you're so stupid. Why are you calling me? They're going to confiscate your phones, and they're going to call me. I have nothing to do with any of this, because I'm not there. And I never said it was a good idea to go either. So these guys get arrested. John and Mikey. They get arrested, and I dodge a bullet because of my curfew. And they, I think, got sued or something. And they got like a criminal record of something crazy like that. And after that, I took that as like a cue to never hang out with either of them ever again. I was like, yep, screw that shit. I'm done. I'm not even gonna respond to your texts, respond to anything. So this guy, Mikey, the guy who I used to go place to place with, he was in school to become a lawyer. And lawyers need to have a clean slate. Like, you can't even get suspended from school type shit. Especially if you're trying to become a lawyer. Like, you gotta be the most angelic person throughout your entire life. But because he had to fight this case and whatever, he got something. Even if he makes it out, he got something. So I cut this guy off 2020. Fast forward to now when I'm a YouTuber. So now I have about 110,000 subscribers. I'm still in school. This is my 4th year now. So this is 4 years later. I bump into him in the hallways, and he looks so different. Like, imagine someone who's like 5'11", 150 pounds, relatively muscular. That's how he looked back in 2020. Fast forward to 2023 now, so 3 years after that, bro, this guy was like looking like my Instagram manager. He was fat, like at least 260 pounds, 5'11". So he was a wide fellow. His girlfriend left him. His life basically went down the drain that one day. And you know what the craziest thing is? I said it's not a good idea. Wonderland is like $1 billion+ facility, but in revenue, they've definitely made well over $1 billion since the existence of it. Did this dumbass really think nothing would happen? Sneaking into Wonderland, him and his dumbass friend, did they really think nothing would happen? Of course something would happen. I told these idiots, not a good idea. Definitely not a good idea. And yo, you wanna know something as well? Even if I didn't have a curfew, I still wouldn't have done that. The thing about these haunted houses that we used to go to, like the real life haunted houses that we used to go to, is that it was abandoned houses in like the middle of nowhere. Like houses that have like graffiti all over them, houses with like broken windows and broken doors, like houses are like likely to be haunted in like areas that are just so far away from the map. You know what I mean? Wonderland is a different game. That's like a security, maxed out security based place. So this idiot ruined his life because he wanted to be all devious and whatnot. And he didn't have a brain. You gotta have an IQ, boys and girls. You gotta do the risk to reward ratio. The risk is security coming and then you ruining your whole life and blah, 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 blah. The reward is what? You get an adrenaline rush. You get a little bit of dopamine. What else? That is it. So that's a crazy story from my teen years. What's another story I could think of? Also, do you guys notice how I'm in a flow state? I told you, when I'm not focusing on the game and when I'm focusing on what I'm thinking about, I perform better. This is how my recording sessions go. When I record my videos, I have my idea and I flow. Because I'm not thinking about anything else besides what's going on in my brain. Bitch. Okay. Give me another prompt. Something more specific. Like, crazy story from my teenage years is too broad. Like, give me a story, like, as specific as it gets. Be like, tell me a story from July 2021. Okay, not July 2021, because that was during COVID, but give me like a year, like, tell me something that happened in grade 10 or grade 11. Something specific. Or first year university or second year university. Tell me something specific. I'll pause the game once the chat catches up because it's like 10 seconds delayed. Five. Oh. Pause. Okay. Best goal in soccer. Power Vane. Why do you hate me? I don't know you. Grade 7. I don't remember anything from grade 7. Crazy story from this entire esports era. I have a story for you. Good prompt. Whoever said that. Good prompt. Oh! I almost died. Oh! Relock in. Relock in. Okay. So if you guys don't know, before I became a YouTuber, I used to run an esports team. And it was a pretty big esports team. If you don't know what esports is, it's an electronic sport, aka video games. So I used to run a Fortnite team called Assault. And I was the owner of this team, Assault. And Assault naturally had its competitors. You had Overtime Gaming, we had Limit, we had... I don't remember. PWR, like that guy in chat, the Australian team. Like, we had competing teams. Like, Xset, you know, the team that Clicks is now a part of. Like, we had competing teams. And, when you're running this team, you come across so many people who want to, like, join your team. So I'll tell you two stories. Story number one involves... Well, I actually don't want to name drop this person because I don't really have too much relevancy with him. There's a lot of success that came out of the esports team era. Like Lacey, I don't know if you guys know Lacey. Lacey was a part of that. Fakeify, you know, Jake Benedict. I don't know if you guys know who that is. Like, a lot of talent actually did come out of the whole Fortnite thing. And, like, a lot of millionaires spawned out of it, too. Because people from the Fortnite era, they went from Fortnite to crypto. And these crypto guys, like, all of the I don't know if any of you are, like, tapped in with that whole thing. Which I don't suggest. I'm not suggesting this at all. In the slightest. You will lose money. But everyone, because they were in friend groups, like, you know, they'd spend time in Discord 24/7 grinding Fortnite. They were used to just grinding on Discords. Pause. They'd be, like, spending hours on Discord calls just, like, playing Fortnite. So they were already used to that. So all the pros moved to crypto, and then they all became millionaires. But that's not the story. I'm going to tell you a story about a certain fellow who I will name drop at the end of the story. This person was a part of the main competing team that we had. Limit. Guys, I have no enemies. I'm making this clear. I have no enemies. But anybody who's running Limit, I can't fucking stand. I don't like any of them. Like, there's nobody online who I don't like, besides the people in Limit. The amount of slithering, snake behavior, most mischievous, devious, disgusting 48 laws of power behavior, Machiavellian maximum prestige behavior that stemmed out of that team Limit is disgusting. Like, bro, I remember they would be like, they would send, I swear, like, they would get people to try to message me and message people from my team to find out secret information by pretending to be friends. Like, bro, it's Fortnite. It's never that serious. But Limit, being my competing team, their members, we would try to, like, take each other's members. Like, it was very toxic, I'll be honest. The whole esports thing, it was very toxic. They would try to take our members, we would try to take their members. One of their members was someone who started making music. And that person was a part of Limit. And that person started blowing up like crazy from TikTok. He made a song and it blew up. And then people started like reacting to it. Like Kai Sanat, big people like Tommy ILY, Vacations. Like a bunch of like big music people started catching on to him, and music labels also started catching on to him. So him and I, we were on good terms. We followed each other. I surprisingly had one of his songs in my playlist from the March the last year before. So I had already been listening to his music, and when I found out that he was a part of a competing esports team of mine, I was like, okay, that's crazy. So him and I became cool. We were never friends, but we became cool. So this guy becomes the first person to make it out of the Fortnite community. So like everyone was still playing Fortnite, making Fortnite music and whatever, or not Fortnite music. Like everyone was still making the same old montages and the same old Valorant videos and the same old whatever. This guy decided to do something different and try to pursue music. So initially, this guy just wanted to use music as a way to make his montages and whatnot, which fair play. You get copyrighted. I see the vision. But in the process, he blew up. Fast forward some time later, this guy is like completely nuclear. Like he's like fully mainstream now. Like everybody knows who this guy is. Fast forward some time later, he meets every big person you could possibly think of. Every big music label, all the Billie Eilishes, all the Tyler the Creators, all of like that echelon of artists. Like it develops into becoming that big. He went 5 times, 6 times platinum. I don't even know. He blew up basically. And now you fast forward to September this year, that same person from the Fortnite community makes national news. Now I'm on Twitter, so I'm still I'm still tapped in with the whole Fortnite community stuff because, you know, like I have love for it. I still play Fortnite to this day, even though I'm a YouTuber now. You guys have seen me play. Like you guys see how I play. Like I'm pretty good at the game. Like not even try to sound like I'm buttering my own toast, but I am pretty damn good at Fortnite. So I'm still tapped in with like all the whole esports stuff, like with the Peter bots and the Clixes and all them lot and whatnot. So because he was like I don't want to say a legend, but because he was someone that made it out of that Fortnite community, everyone knew him, of course. But he makes the news one day. So everyone sees the news and everyone's like, what the fuck? Even I was like, what the fuck? That can't be. That has to be a setup. There was a body found in this guy's trunk. Now you guys know who this is. There was a body found in this person's trunk. And that body was cut up to pieces. Like, fuck! I was doing so well. Give me a key. No! Bro, I was locked in. Yeah. I'll finish the story even though you guys know who this is. This is the craziest thing to happen from the Fortnite community. There's a body found in this guy's trunk. And it was of a 14-year-old girl. He is 20 years old. And there was a 14-year-old child's body cut up into pieces in his trunk. So all of us were like, okay, this is a setup. He's on tour right now. Like I didn't comment on any of this because I wanted to wait for like more information. I was going to make a video on it defending him, to be honest with you, because I thought I knew him. I thought I knew the guy. You know, he grew up in a good household. He had good faith, believed in God and all these things. And I didn't think it would be possible for someone like that to do something like this. So everyone was like, oh, it had to have been a setup. There's no way. And then like people started like creating theories about him. And the more I looked into it, the more I was like, he's guilty. There's no way he isn't guilty. He's guilty. He would make videos, music videos, of him legitimately putting bodies of his loved ones in his trunk, like it's some foreshadowing. And then when I psychoanalyzed him, having a psychology degree, he had this whole thing talking about an alter ego. And this alter ego was like a murderer almost. This alter ego would like have blood all over him. Like he would hold knives, and his name was like something very reverse, something very dark. And then like when you think about, I don't want to go too deep into that, but like the more information that kept coming out, the more I realized there's no way he's innocent. And now in November, after all these months later, he's officially a suspect of the action, which you didn't need to do a whole investigation to figure that out. You could have just looked at Twitter. You could have just looked online and saw all the details about it. There are so many things about it that do not prove his innocence at all in the slightest. So to answer your prompt, what is the craziest thing to come out of the Fortnite, or the craziest story from the esports community? A kid who used to make Fortnite montage music ruined his own life over doing something beyond words. And it is like now I'm kind of over. I'm not over the death of that, because that's terrible, but I'm over his whole existence. Like I don't give a flying fuck about his existence anymore. He ruined it. He ruined everything. This guy could have been on top of the planet. He could have been on the weekend level if he really just... How hard is it not to be a like how hard is it to get famous and not be a dumbass? Why do I keep seeing shit like this, especially in the music industry? These music people are just so dumb. They're so dumb. They ruin their lives over nothing every single time. It's like, how hard is it to just be a decent human being? How hard is it to keep yourself locked in? Keep yourself focused. Keep yourself from doing criminal activity and just hanging out with the wrong crowds. Like, I don't care if people say, oh, it's just for the inspiration of the music. If it's for the inspiration of the music, then you're making incorrect music. Because that's stupid. It's dumb. Anyways, yeah, that's the story from the esports community that you asked for. Any other story that I have doesn't really hit compared to that. So, if you want another, give me another prompt. Guys, give me another prompt. This is fun. I'm playing Subway Surfers. Holy shit, we have 800 viewers. Hussein, can you say hi because I'm sad because my dog stepped on a bee? Oh, that's sad. Sorry about your dog. With the fame you have, you will probably feel too powerful to even be arrested. Are you talking generally? Because I still feel the exact same before this fame. I don't even want to call it fame. It's just making videos online. It doesn't take much effort to be a decent human being. And that's why I'm so perplexed by all of this. And none of it makes any sense. Last couple months of high school. Was there anything that happened? I do have a story. I hope you guys are enjoying this little story time of mine. Let me crack my knuckles before I lock in. Say a story of you fighting with the sponsor. Well, Yusuf Schaefer, I have never and will never take a sponsor in my life. I don't want to say that because I might in the future, but as of my entire YouTube career, try to think of one instance ever where I ever took a sponsor ever. I have not done one promotional video for anybody ever. Ever. And I don't think I will. Unless it's a brand that I want to support or somebody who I want to support. I have not taken a sponsor. I will never take a sponsor. I don't even respond to sponsors. Oh, we got a few good ones. We got a few good ones. Last couple months of high school. Oh, I have a big one. I completely forgot about this. This is a long story, so sit back, go get yourself some popcorn. This one is a long story. I don't want to admit this, but I'll admit it to the 700 of you in here. I know that's a lot of people, but in my brain, because of the normal views that I get, it doesn't even I know you guys can keep a secret, right? You guys can keep a secret. How am I alive? You guys can keep a secret, right? Nobody say anything, please. It's not a big, well, it is it's not. Back in my high school days, I hung out with a pretty bad crowd, if that makes any sense. And there were a few V-Buck dealers, if you know, if you're catching my drift. I used to hang out with a few V-Buck dealers. And one of those characters, and they were decent human beings, you know, like, I'm not friends with any of them at all anymore because after I graduated high school, I feel like high school was like a place for me near the end of it. Like, I felt like it was a place of me for me to just blend in and just make it out of high school. I couldn't skip school. These people who I was friends with from the beginning of high school to the end of high school became what they became. Like, I couldn't just like not hang out with them because I didn't know how to physically defend myself if anyone tried to confront me. So I know I could have found a different excuse or a different like exit point, but I would be like in the library by myself, and then these people would like come up and like spend time with me because I feel like I'm good at talking to people. I don't have difficulty not judging people. Like, I don't judge people. And I felt like because they knew I wouldn't judge them, it was very easy for them to be around me. So this one friend that I had, he had a very close birthday to me. So for some reason, everybody in my high school, like a bunch of people, were all born in like the same span of 3 weeks. So from like December 8th to like December 26th. Is the mathing on that? Probably not. Everyone was born in like the same span of 3 weeks. So when you go on Snapchat, it's like every other day someone else would have a birthday. It's like happy birthday to this person, happy birthday to that person, happy birthday to this person. My birthday was in the middle. So a week before my birthday, on the 9th of December, it was this girl's birthday. And this girl would hang out with the group. One of the guys, being a V-Buck dealer, he used to deal V-Buck cards, you know what I mean? He threw a birthday party for himself because his birthday was on the 6th, her birthday was on the 9th. On his birthday, being on the 6th, she gave him, how old were we? We were 17 in grade 12, December. So 2018 December. She gave him 17 birthday beats. And they were, like, being around V-Buck dealers, there's a lot of like false aggression and like false fake acting like a gangster around us. So people would try to act like all big and whatnot. Like, they would act like things that they're not. Like, they would just be so confrontational and so aggressive all the time. So it was pretty normal for like the birthday beats to be rough. Like, very, very hard birthday beats. So she gave him, I think, full force strength, 17 birthday beats on the exact same spot. And, you know, being a dude, you're not gonna act like it hurt, even though it definitely hurt. But like, nothing happened with that. It was just like happy birthday, and then they hugged, and then it was nothing. Now for her birthday, I'm there, so I'm a witness to this. We're at the stairwell, underneath the stairwell at my high school, and we would have like a group chat where people would be like, yo, come to this stairwell during classroom. So we'd ask, oh, yo, can we go to the bathroom real quick? Teacher would let us go to the bathroom. We'd come back 20 minutes later. But like in reality, we would just roam the halls whenever we'd ask to go use the bathroom or whatever. So it was her birthday, okay? I swear, I'm not exaggerating. You would never punch a girl. Ever. That is unacceptable. But I swear, this guy went like this. It's her birthday. Not 17 beats. He did this. Like, I swear. Like, a little... I'm not exaggerating. There was 3 witnesses. Me, somebody else, and her friend. Her friend's obviously going to defend her, but, like, she went like this. Or he went like this to her. Like, when I say, if you were to do that to a baby, the baby wouldn't even wake up out of its sleep. It was a legit nothing. Swear to God, nothing. So, I even have a Snapchat on my phone, but I don't want to reveal anybody's faces, but he does that, okay? And the day goes on fine. They go out after school to celebrate her birthday, go get bubble tea or whatever the hell. No problems. And her birthday was on a Friday, I think. I'm pretty sure it was on a Friday. Or it was on a Thursday, and then Friday was a PA day. PA days are like where you don't have school on certain days. You have a 3-day weekend. So that happens, and everything is fine. Like, no issues, nothing. The Monday of, she posts a Snapchat story being like, he beat the shit out of me. He, like, punched me so hard, and now I'm bruised up. And then she posts a picture of the bruises, and there's, like, bruises all over her. And it was makeup. We later found out that one of the girls helped her put makeup on him, or on her. So she, like, sued him or something for this abuse or whatever. And when I say, like, I have no reason to defend this guy. This guy ended up in prison, by the way. I want to put that out there. I have no reason to defend this guy, but I'm going to tell the truth. It was literally what I said it was, a little tap. Like, a baby wouldn't wake up from something like that. Like, obviously you wouldn't do that to a baby, of course, but I'm saying, like, it was nothing. And this girl came to the school crying, being like, he beat the shit out of me, he punched me, and, like, she's having like an episode of some sort. Like, none of us saw this coming, by the way. Like, she was just like, there was nothing wrong with her. Like, she was just like a nice girl who was in a weird crowd for some reason. I had no idea what she was doing there, but it made no sense. But she's now, like, screaming in the halls when the principal and the teachers are not doing anything about it. And then the cops come. And then Yash is sitting there like that side-eyed dog meme that I use. Being like... Okay. Yeah, anyways, that's the end of that. Got taken to court. And... yeah. He got suspended. A whole bunch of shit happened. And... yeah. But, like, he didn't do anything. He got taken to court, and I think he got sued for $10,000 and she won. Even though, like, it was fake. And, like, when the teachers would, like, try to touch the bruises, she wouldn't, like, let them. To, like, see if it was makeup. And then the next day, the bruising coloring was different. Like, it was in a whole different spot and everything like that. But, yeah, next story. There was more to that story, but... or more about, a story that is like that. But, like, I don't really want to continue saying it. Yeah. The next story that had to do with characters happened years later, but... yeah. I'm just gonna move on. Another prompt! Give me another prompt, boys and girls. I'm very locked in on this Subway Surfers game. I can't believe this is still going. This is actually really fun. Telling a story as I'm just... playing Subway Surfers. I'm gonna pause the game in a few seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I lied. Let's see. When you asked out your crush. Embarrassing story. Oh, did you ever go to a haunted house? Okay, nothing haunted ever happened at the haunted houses that I went to, but I did see a noose. The nooses is what you use, but people use... never mind. You hit a girl? No, it was... oh my god, I'm getting rage baited. I just explained to that perfectly. School fights. Embarrassing story. Oh no, I had no involvement with any of that. Like, the guy asked me to, like, tell the teachers what happened, and I did. I explained. He went like this, and then hugged her right after. And then she came screeching and Also about that, you came to the school 3 days later. 3 days later, you came to the school crying about it. Why wouldn't you say something the day of? Why would you be on camera with the security footage, walking out with everybody, going to lunch with everybody, going to celebrate your birthday with everybody, not have anything like what? There are so many inconsistencies with it, but because of the rules of the game, and the guy had like a track record of getting into school fights and stuff. A really creepy story that happened to you. I have a story, but I don't even know if I should say it. There's 700 of you in here. This is a safe space. Let me know if this is a safe space. My least favorite high school year. Probably No, grade 12 was fun. Grade 11. Grade 11 was weird. Like, all of grade 11 was just weird. I did not like grade 11 at all. Very safe space. Okay. I'm gonna tell you a creepy story that happened to me. Heads or tails? Okay, it's tails. I'll tell you. This happened when I was 15 years old. Grade 10, 2017, May. There are factors and things within this story that I'm just not going to mention, just because it's just extra filler that does need to be mentioned. One day in May, my parents are downstairs doing something, and I didn't want to be there. I made it look like I was very tired, so I went back to my room. But in reality, while I was in my room, I was just on my phone scrolling on Instagram that far long ago, which is crazy. But I was just on Instagram watching YouTube videos, watching whatever was going on, videos. Shit! Whatever was going... Ooh, boosts. Ooh, give me that. Score booster. Let me get 3 of those. Can I upgrade? I think I'll upgrade the jetpack, this, and the coin magnet. Okay. So, ooh, give me that. I want more scores, but I don't know how to use my keys to revive myself, but whatever. My parents I'm fake sleeping, basically. But, like, you guys ever know when, like, you're half asleep, but you're half awake? So, like, you're half dreaming, but you're half not dreaming. Like, you're awake, but, like, you're in that sleep zone where if you close your eyes for another 1 more minute, you're gonna fall into sleep. I'm at kind of that stage, but, like, I'm more awake than I am asleep. I have really bad eyesight. Some of you know this because I did the whole Fortnite stream with me wearing glasses, but I have really bad eyesight. And I used to just throw my laundry in the corner of my room. So one time, I thought it was dark, and I had my headphones in, and while I was pretending to be asleep, so I don't get in trouble, when in reality I'm just on my phone, avoiding something that I wasn't supposed to be avoiding, I thought I saw a dog in my room. So I was so scared of dogs before this. Like, I was so scared of cats, not really cats, but really scared of dogs. Like, I was scared of cats that were, like, mean, if you know what I mean. I don't know, I was a pussy when I was 15 years old. So, I thought I saw a dog. I don't know why I was scared of dogs. I was scared of dogs because one time in Switzerland, I was walking with my dad. Like, we went on a walk, and then a dog chased me all the way down to one of those docks. You know the docks at the water where they put their boats, where they park their boats? I got chased down there, and I was like, I'm gonna have to jump in the water. And this dog chased me down there, but nothing ended up happening. I was just, once again, being a baby. But anyways, I thought I saw a dog in my room. And so, like, I take out my headphones. Now, I remember exactly what song I was listening to. I was listening to a group called Flatbush Zombies. And the song was... I'll find it after I die. I remember the exact part. In the song, a dog was barking. And then when I opened my eyes, I saw a dog in the corner of my room. I was like, I took out my headphones and then I saw a tail move. That was weird. I can't explain that. The laundry in the corner of the room makes sense, but the tail moving, that doesn't make sense. So I leave my room screaming. I'm like screaming, like, there's a dog in my room, there's a dog in my room. I'm like, I run to my mom and my dad, and I'm like, there's a dog in my room. So my oldest brother goes to check in my room, and there's nothing there. And then I'm like, oh, I swear to God, there's a dog in my room, blah, 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 blah. But that's not, look, there's more to the story. Don't worry. This runs deep. Yeah, I'm like, oh, there's a dog in my room, blah, blah, blah. They go check, there's nothing in the room. And you guys know this creature? Wait. This creature? Wait, where is he? This guy. This is Hugaboo. My brother wanted to be funny, so he threw it at the stairs. So the couch is over here. I'm sitting on the couch with my mom. My mom is over here. I'm sitting over here. My brother throws this thing on the stairs. I don't hear that he threw Hugaboo on the stairs. Fun fact, I had that bear since the day I was born. So since the day I was born, someone gifted this to my dad, and I've had it ever since then. But someone throws Hugaboo on my brother throws Hugaboo on the stairs. So I don't see that he did that because I'm so like panicky. I'm like, my heart's racing. I'm like, I know what I saw. And then I turn around and then I see this Hugaboo and I'm like, Mom, he is literally right there. How do you guys not see him? And they're like, oh, it's a stuffed animal. And like, they don't believe me. Like, you know, in like the horror movies when like the family doesn't believe you and all this, like they didn't believe me. And I'm like, I swear I'm not lying. Like, I swear to God, I'm not lying. Da, 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 da. So that happens. I tell all my friends at school. I text one of my group chats. I tell the full story. And they're all like, oh, that's scary. Da, 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 da. So now, fast forward to June. Now it's Ramadan. If you guys know what Ramadan is, it's where you fast every single day for a month. It's now Ramadan, okay? When you fast every single day, you stay up till like 5 in the morning. And it's June now, so this is the last month before school ends. So I stay up all night, and my friends will name... We have this one friend who's a single child, so he has no siblings, and his mom died when he was younger. But he lives in a mansion. When I say a mansion, I mean a mansion. So it's just him and his dad, no pets, 2 people. Dad is like destroyed because his wife died long time ago, and like that like ruined his spirit. Like he had nothing more in him. Like the dad would just stay at home, drink all day. And so this guy, we'll name him Tulip. Tulip would throw these sleepovers every single year. And these sleepovers were like I never got to go because my parents would never let me, sleep over at anybody's houses, which is smart because definitely not good things happen at these sleepovers. If you know, you know. So we're having that end of the year sleepover now. So they had one in grade 9. Now it's grade 10. I don't, because we're fasting, like I don't get to go to the sleepover. My parents don't let me, even though my parents don't even let me go to sleepovers anyways, they don't let me go to the sleepover. So I have a dream now. Now this is where it gets confusing. I normally talk with my hands, but because I'm locked in on Subway Surfers, I can't really talk with my hands. But if I was able to talk with my hands, it'll be able to be explained a lot easier. I'm dreaming. Everything I'm about to say is going to be inside a dream. Okay? I'm dreaming. So, in this dream, I'm at this sleepover. I'm at Tulip's sleepover with everybody from my grade. All of like the main friend group. And the main friend group is big. Like when I say like big, it was like at least 20, 30 people. And everyone knew everyone. Everyone was friends with everyone. It was one of those ones. It was a massive friend group. And we're all at Tulip's house for his sleepover, his yearly sleepover. And I'm there. And everyone is playing tennis because he has a tennis court. And while I'm at this tennis place, I go behind the tennis court. And it's just me by myself. And this dog, the same dog that I thought I saw in my room, bites my arm. Okay? This dog bites my arm, and it's one of those like Resident Evil dogs. Like, let me pull it up real quick. It's one of these ass dogs. Like one of these things, okay? One of these dogs bit my arm. This exact arm. Bit my arm. I'm bleeding. I'm gonna just finish the story like this. Where I need to explain with my hands. This dog bites my arm, okay? I'm bleeding at the tennis court. So I go up to my friends and I show them. I'm like, dude, I told you I wasn't joking about the dog. Look at my arm. I'm bleeding. So everyone stops their tennis game and they look over at me and they're like, what are you talking about? I look at my arm and there's nothing there. But I'm like, I swear to God, I swear, I got bit by this dog. And like they don't believe me. But like I swear I got bit in the dream. Let's go back to Subway Surfers. Full screen, boom. Okay. I get bit by this dog. And nobody believes me. So you guys know Jack. This is real life. You guys know Jack, my brother. His real life name isn't Jack, but the one who I did the therapist stream with, my older brother. He is my go-to guy. I have 3 older brothers, but he's the closest to me in age. So anytime something bad happens to me, I usually come to him. So in the dream, the house, the interior of the house, turns into my house. So I go up to him and I'm like, yo, my brother's name. I'm like, yo, something just happened. Something just happened. Like, I need to tell you what just happened. Something scary just happened to me. And he's like, oh, let me just finish this game. Let me just finish this game. So, like this is obviously something like petrifying for me because that dog that I saw in my room, I remember every time I would think of it, just like the thought of it, I would get chills. Like I would get goosebumps every time I would think about it. So me being like very panicky about this, very justifiably so, I'm waiting for him to finish his game in the dream. And then while I'm lying, we used to, whenever we'd play games, like we never sit on a chair. We used to sit on the floor. And we'd sit on the floor looking up at the TV. So our backs would be slouched and whatever, hence his very bad posture. Not to give him a quick, what do you call it, shot at him, but we would sit down playing the game in real life. So in the game, he was sitting down. So I just lie down next to him. I lie down, wait for him to finish his game. So now, while I'm dreaming, I fall asleep inside the dream. So now there's layers. There's real life. There's dreaming. Shit, I shouldn't have used my left hand. Real life, dreaming, inside dream. Okay? It's gonna get confusing. All the story I just told is within a dream. Real life, dreaming, inside dream. I'm over here right now. I'm inside the dream. And I fall asleep while I'm asleep. So now I'm inside the dream. And inside the dream, I wake up in my old bed at my old house that I basically grew up in. And when I woke up, it was a lucid dream. So I'm having a lucid dream inside my already dreaming state. So now I'm here thinking that, oh, I'm dreaming right now. I'm having a lucid dream. Lucid dreams are where you know you're dreaming and you're able to control your dreams. So I get up out of my bed and I look at myself sleeping. And I don't look at myself sleeping. I wake up out of my bed and I go outside to the road. Where I used to live, it was near a main road. So cars would always be passing by. You would never, even at 5 a.m, you would never have empty roads, especially during the daytime. It doesn't matter when it was, especially during the daytime, you always have these main roads, okay? So I go out to the road and there's a park diagonal to my house. So if I'm sleeping like this, if my house is over here, there's a park right here, literally diagonal. Stop sign, stop sign. That's where my house, or that's where the park was. I go to this park, and at this park, there's a fountain. So there's a fountain of chocolate and gold. Chocolate and gold. So I go up to it. I like put my hand in the chocolate and I try to eat it and it tastes good. I'm like, cool. I'm dreaming right now. So because I'm dreaming right now, I'm probably sleeping in my room. I always wanted to see what I look like from someone else's POV. So you know when you look at yourself in the mirror or like with your front camera like this, like I always wanted to know what I look like to somebody else. Because when someone takes a picture of you like this, you always look so bad. And I remember being like, why do I look so bad? But on my front camera pictures, I look good. It was weird. So I'm like, okay, I want to go see what I look like because I'm I'm lucid dreaming right now. I'm having an out-of-body experience. Let me go see what I look like. So I go back into my house and I peek into my room. This is scary. I peek into my room. So I wanted to see myself sleeping. I come back, I peek into my room, and I see the dog there. That same dog that I saw in the corner of my room. I see that dog there. The same dog that bit my arm in this layer of the dream. I see that dog. But that dog wasn't by himself. That dog was held onto a chain leash by a dark figure staring at me sleep. So I'm having a lucid dream, sleeping on my bed. I come back into my room to see how I look like. The dog that I saw in my room in real life is there, held onto a leash by a dark figure with a hood and red eyes, staring at me sleep. I swear to God, I'm getting goosebumps for some reason. So I back out of the room. I'm like, holy fucking shit. I'm like flipping out at this point. I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell was that? So I like go back, I like peek back into the room. Okay? I peek back into the room, and then the figure is no longer staring at me sleep. It's staring at the out of body me. So first it's watching me sleep. I come back out. I peek back in. It's staring at me now. So I'm there like I freeze. I'm like unable to move because now this figure is staring at me. And then I wake up in the dream. So I'm still sleeping. I wake up from the inside part of the dream. Now I'm in my normal dream state. I'm in this state right here, okay? And I'm like trying to shake my brother, being like, Ahmed, fucking get off the game. Get off the game. Something weird is happening right now. Get off the game. And he's not budging. So I go to my mom's room. And my mom, before, she would watch her show lying down like this on her phone. So like imagine she's lying down. She would lie down like this on her phone. I don't want to stress out my mom. Even as a kid, I never wanted to stress out my mom. I never want her to like be worried about anything. So I'm like, Mom, can I just sit with you? She's like, okay. I take her phone and I'm watching her show with her now. And bear in mind, this is while I'm dreaming. Everything feels like real life. Like I can't explain to you how real life this feels. I just woke up from a dream inside a dream. Of course I'm gonna think it's real life because I thought I was dreaming inside the dream, which I was, but now I'm back to this state. I think that I'm still dreaming, or I think that I'm awake right now. So I take my mom's phone and I don't want to stress her out. So I'm just watching her show. And her show freezes. Okay? Her show freezes. So I start tapping on the screen, being like, what the hell, it's buffering. Like, it's buffering. Because like when the internet's shit, so it's buffering. I'm like, and I tap it and nothing's moving. And then I'm like, I look at my mom and she's frozen. So then I'm like, oh, fuck. And in my head, I knew that same figure was in the corner of the room. Too many horror movies, man. I'm sitting there being like, oh, shit. So I get up and I turn around and the figure is in the corner of my room, my mom's room. So I remember when I first saw the dog in real life, I remember thinking to myself, if I ever saw that again, I'm running up to it and I'm beating its ass. Like, if I ever see a dog in my room and it doesn't belong there, like, and I know that I'm like part dreaming, I'm just gonna go beat the fuck out of it, right? Like, I'm not scared of shit. I'm not scared of shit. So I remember thinking, I'm like, that figure's in the corner of my room now. It's not supposed to be there. You're in my territory, motherfucker. I'm gonna go beat its ass. So I start running after it, because at this point it's like life or death. It's all or nothing. Fuck it. My mom's frozen, life is frozen, time is frozen. I like run up to it to go beat it up. And then I get frozen in place. Like legit frozen. And I can't move my eyes. I can't scream. I can't move. I can't budge. I can't do anything. I'm just sitting there like this, frozen. This figure starts slowly coming up to me, okay? Slowly coming up to me and is right in front of my face. Legit, like right over here, staring at me in the eyes. I forgot what it looks like. I forgot all about it, but it looked at me in the eyes and it said something to me. I don't remember what it said, but it said something to me. And then I woke up. And then when I woke up, I looked at the wall and I saw its face on my wall, and it just like went away. So then I checked the time on my phone. That whole dream lasted 60 seconds. That entire dream lasted 60 seconds. I was asleep for 1 minute and all of that happened. The dream inside the dream, the waking up, the being approached by this fucking thing, and then that's it. So that was crazy. I'll be honest with you. That was crazy. Never had anything like that ever again, because after that, like all the fears that I had of that stuff vanished. I'm not scared of anything like that anymore at all. Like I'm so solidified within like my beliefs and like my strength as a human being, if that makes any sense. Like I know who I am. I know what I am. I know how strong I am. I know how my characteristics are. I know what I'm good at. I know what I'm not good at. I understand myself very well. If that's something like that were to ever happen again, I feel like I would just be like trolling the whole time. I'd be like taking the L emote or anything like that. Like I'm not scared of anything like that now, if anything like that were to happen to me. But back then, being the first time anything like that ever happened, I was tripping. And one thing that you should know, if you believe in something, it becomes real. Which is why what goes on in here is so important. If you believe ghosts are real, you're going to start seeing ghosts. If you take two dickheads, okay? One dickhead believes in ghosts. Other dickhead does not believe in ghosts. You take these two dickheads, you throw them into a haunted house. You know who's more likely to see the ghost? Who's more likely to see the ghost? The dickhead who believes in ghosts. The dickhead who doesn't believe in ghosts won't see any ghosts because he doesn't believe in it. Your brain starts playing tricks on you when you believe in certain things. So, not to make this about, something that has nothing to do with this. If you start thinking to yourself that you're shit, that you're like not good enough, or you're not, like you're just shit. You're like self-sabotaging yourself. If you start looking at yourself like you're this subhuman, exterior, you're going to start feeling like a subhuman. You're going to start feeling like you're actually the things that you're saying about yourself. But if you start saying good things about yourself and you believe it, it comes true. Me being a YouTuber is because I believed that shit way long ago. But luckily it ended up playing out. So I believe it. It's good. I don't believe in ghosts. I'm sure they're real to some people. I don't believe in them at all anymore. Anything within that realm of stuff, I just don't believe in anymore. But yeah, that's the story. If you're not scared of anything, make a horror channel. That makes no sense. What the Stephen King horror movie ass dream? That's what I'm saying. You can write a book about that shit. Wow, this has been a 2 hour and 30 minute stream. I played Subway Surfers. Bro, that was fun. Subway Surfers stories. Let me show you guys the song, by the way. Flatbush Zombies. Like there was, let me show you the song that I was listening to. It was this album, okay? This album, what song was it? What? It was none of these. This Is It. Wait, it's called This Is It. This whole stream is gonna get copyrighted, but like I don't even care. I'll play it. I'm about to lose a lot of money to show you guys the song. But it is what it is. This is the song. Okay, this is the song. Hold on. I just said the N word and that's it. Wait, it's coming. Okay, here. Listen to the dog, okay? Listen to the wolves. That part. Did you hear that? That part. After I heard that part, that's when I like took out my headphone and looked in the corner of my room and there's a dog there. That exact part. I'll play it one more time. One last time. I'm gonna give objectively. I'm gonna give someone within the 700 of you in this nightmares today. That part. That's when I saw the thing. But yeah, that was the part. $332. 330. This part for some reason gave me nightmares when I was 15. Lol. Oh, all these songs. Ill Mind of Hobson 5, Man of the Year. Been on Alright by Logic. Coding Crazy. If you know, you know. I don't know any of these songs. That part. Funny, I just said that part. What the hell is this playlist? But yeah. Fun stuff. Any hoots. Thanks for the nightmare tonight. You are very welcome. Yo, I might do a full storytelling stream, you know? I had a lot of fun today. I wasn't expecting today's stream to be anything crazy, but that was fun. I had a lot of fun. I think I'm gonna go. I have to record a few shorts today. So yeah. I'll see you guys later. Thank you all for listening to me yap about my story times and whatnot. I very much appreciate you guys for being here. I will do a storytelling stream tomorrow. Excuse me. Tomorrow I'm gonna trick shot on Call of Duty, and then I'm gonna play Black Ops 3. So I'm gonna do a whole Call of Duty thing tomorrow. Call of Duty tomorrow, and then the next day I could play Among Us, and then the next day I could play GeoGuessr, and then turn it into a storytelling stream. And then I want to play Fortnite again, so that's 25th, and then I have 5 days left to do whatever I want. These next 10 days, 9 days are just going to be chill. I don't really want to do anything too crazy for the rest of the streams, but I'll see you all later. Do you still feel sick? I do. Lots of yapping today as well, so it's probably not going to add to it. But anyways, I'll see you all later.